Welcome back for week 2 of cultural anthropology. I hope that you enjoyed the first week and that you found it easy to navigate our Blackboard classroom. If you ever have any questions about the material, please don't hesitate to contact me by email or by phone. Sometimes there are technological problems and other times I have neglected to make something live. So let me know and I will fix it as soon as I'm able. This week our topic is on culture, and this is fundamentally what we study in anthropology. That is, the frameworks by which humans make sense of their world about them. Culture is also the way that we adapt to our larger environments. We use culture to create housing, to obtain our food, and to make our technology. But our lives are much more than simply meeting these basic needs. Our lives are enriched through communication, through sharing religious beliefs, by sharing aesthetics, by creating all kinds of norms that regulate our gender, our sexuality, our political behavior, who we share with, and who we consider to be our kin. All of these things are part of culture. As you're going to be seeing, culture is never something that is entirely fixed. It varies over time. And certainly we have seen a great deal of change over the past 50 years in American culture. So this is a good reminder that humans are very, very adaptive. We're very much flexible in terms of our behavior, and this is really what has helped us to survive for so very long. This week you're going to be doing an additional reading that is an article on the Nasarima, and I hope you enjoy this particular article. It's really quite old now, but it never loses its applicability to anthropology. You'll also be watching a video on Franz Boas, who is considered to be the father of American anthropology. Boas, like so many other people from this country, was an immigrant, and this really affected his particular worldview, and it often brought him to clash with other established anthropologists. One of the concepts that Boas worked against was ethnocentrism. Rather, he encouraged us to think in terms of cultural relativism. And you should know both of these terms for the first exam. Also, it's a good idea to have a good understanding of the difference between ethnocentrism and cultural relativism in order to be a good global and local citizen. There will be a film quiz associated with this first video. So be sure that you take care to watch the film in its entirety, take some notes, and then do the quiz. You have 2 opportunities, and that is all. So if you mess up one of them, you can always take it again, and you can your highest score will be recorded for the film quiz. But I don't offer more than the 2 opportunities. There's only 2, and if you have a logout error or something like that, then you can always rely on the second opportunity. But treat each opportunity as your best and final one, just in case there are problems. You should begin to think about the wiki assignment that will be due in week 3. So not this coming week, but the week after that. The wiki assignment is on famous anthropologists, and there is a folder with all the information you will need in order to craft your wiki. This is an internal Wikipedia style activity. So each of you will be writing about a notable anthropologist and posting information for the rest of us to read. In terms of the discussion boards, thank you so much for your enthusiastic participation in the first week. I always enjoy learning about your interests and to see your opinions as you grapple with the anthropological questions that arise in our course. The deadline for posting your initial response is Thursday evening. But if you missed that, go ahead and feel free to post afterwards, and you will have perhaps a few points knocked off. But it's better to participate and get some points than to get 0 points. Over the course of the semester, we will be looking at a number of issues. And for the discussion boards, there's no necessarily right or wrong answer. It's really just the way that all y'all, that's a Texas cultural expression, of course, all y'all are able to see different ideas and different insights into the kinds of questions that are posted. So keep up the good work in terms of the discussion forums. Again, I do hope that you are finding this course set up in a way that is manageable and that you haven't had any particular problems. As always, I'm available to be for consultation either by phone or by email. Of course, it's always easier to contact me for minor issues by email, but for longer conversations, do check my office hours, and I'm happy to discuss whatever you might be confronting or concerned with. Well, we made it through a video with no walk-ons by my kitty cats. I guess they must be particularly lazy today. So it's something you can look forward to in perhaps another lecture. Until next week, I hope you have a great week. Enjoy our lovely Texas weather as always, whether it's rainy or shiny. And I will see you online. Take care.